Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Joined here with our senior draft analyst, Chris James. And Chris, now that the 2014 NFL draft is complete, let's take a look back and hand out some draft grades. And we're going to take a look at the St. Louis Rams, who own a bevy of picks in this past draft. So let's take a look back 1st through 7th round to see how well the Rams did this past May. The Rams were another team that came into the draft with double-digit picks, and they were armed with 2 first-round selections. And St. Louis, over the last 3 seasons, have put together a very impressive roster, and the 2014 NFL draft just continues to add to that. And I'm a big fan of both Maurice Alexander and E.J. Gaines. Both guys are heady football players with good instincts and ball skills who logged a lot of playing time over the course of their collegiate career. And getting Michael Sam in round 7 was a huge steal, in my opinion. Say what you want, he was highly productive in the SEC and could be a valuable situational edge rusher for the Rams in some sort of NASCAR package. What I like most about the Rams draft is how they aced the first 3 rounds. They nabbed 3 day 1 starters in Greg Robinson out of Auburn, Aaron Donald out of Pittsburgh, and LaMarcus Joyner out of Florida State. And Robinson and Donald are arguably the best at their position and will only strengthen the line of scrimmage, while Joyner can play on the outside, in the slot, even as a deep safety, helping the Rams solve 2 positions with 1 player. And Trey Mason out of Auburn, with his balance and burst, will make an excellent 1-2 punch with Zach Stacy. Now, what I questioned was the non-selection of a strong side linebacker. I think if there's any spot within the Rams' front 7 on defense that can use an infusion of talent, it's that position. I also didn't understand the Garrett Gilbert selection at quarterback. In my honest opinion, Jeff Matthews out of Cornell, Dustin Vaughn out of West Texas A&M, or even Keith Price out of Washington, Bryn Renner out of North Carolina would have been much better options if they wanted to take a developmental quarterback prospect. Austin Franklin was a very good and consistent option on a very bad New Mexico State football team. His run after the catch skills and willingness to sacrifice his body for the catch says a lot about what he brings to the table. And I'm a big fan of Alex Baer's game out of Bowling Green. He's your classic flex tight end. That's a matchup nightmare and also dangerous after the catch. He put on a clinic in a MAC championship game this year versus Northern Illinois and the Little Caesars Pizza Bowl versus Pitt. Trey Watts out of Tulsa is one of the best returners in the country. That's both kickoff and punt return. I think that's the way he can make an impact and stick on this Rams roster. Marcus Roberson, the cornerback out of Florida, is solid in press coverage and also sound in run support. And as a 3rd or 4th corner, he has a lot of potential. And Ethan Westbrooks is a talented pass rusher from West Texas A&M who had an excellent week of practice at the East-West Shrine game this year, winning the Defensive MVP award in the process. I gave the Rams an A for their draft. It's the combination of the first 3 rounds, good picks in Gaines and Alexander, and the undrafted free agent talent that makes this an impressive group of guys from top to bottom. And the Rams, health permitting, are looking to be a force in the NFC playoff race in 2014. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Ram fan forums for always showing football game plan support.